Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since last video, but there is a reason for that. So, the month of July, an event has been going on, and I've been a part of it. That event is called Artfight, and if you don't know what Artfight is, well, I'm gonna tell you. Also, this is from a newcomer's perspective, so I may not be able to give too much information. This is just what I know. So Artfight is a yearly competition where there are two teams. You make fan art of other people's characters and you get points for it, and it's basically just a community thing where draw other people's characters and other people can draw your characters too. So I did that, and I'm going to show you what I did. The links to the people's social medias will be in the description, so go give them a follow. They're cool artists. Let's take a look at some fan arts I did, shall we? Alright, this first character I drew is from Ineteaq. If you're watching this, if you find this video at all, I could not find your social medias, so I'll link your Artfight account. The character I decided to draw from them is Rye. Now, Rye is an immortal surgeon, and yeah, I just like this dude's vibes. Like, I saw him, and I immediately got a picture of what I wanted to do. I want to say this right off the bat. I am not looking at art skills when I make fan arts and stuff. I was looking for story and character and vibes and stuff. I just like this dude's vibes. Yeah, this is the fan art I did of him. And yeah, I pictured him in sort of like a cyberpunky like city. One thing I knew I wanted to do with this piece was like a bright pink with like a darker blue to give like contrast and stuff. Yeah, I just like the character. If the creator watches this, definitely keep making art. I'd love to see what you do with your characters moving forward. Keep up the good work. Yeah, this was Rye, and definitely go follow Ineteaq on Artfight. And if they have other social medias, follow them there. Thank you for making a cool character. Now moving on to number 2. Alright, so this character is from user SunbeamStone. They are from Bluesky, by the way. I chose for them, I wanted to draw Amber. The reason why I chose Amber is because, she's an explorer and she has a slime line. And I painted a picture for me of I could do a piece where she's exploring and using like the slime arm to like climb and stuff, swing. And yeah, ideas just kept flowing, and yeah. Here's the piece, by the way. I like this. For the story of it, my thoughts going through it are, she's an adventurer who, she's been through all the caves and stuff, but she hears a lead on something big, so she goes down, explores, and finds a crystal. And I'm imagining it's like a meteor and stuff that fell to Earth that's millions of years old, and it's kind of like explosion. Imagine a crystallized explosion. It emits intense energy, and she found it. I'm really happy with how this came out, and yeah, I just like this character. So thank you for making this character. I'm a fan of her. It ended up cool. I like it, and hopefully you like it. Also, for these ones, for these art pieces, they're a bit more than what I usually do. Anyway, getting back on track. This is Amber. go follow SunbeamStone on Bluesky. Hopefully you guys like this. Next up we have Daba by Sebvalenz. Now, I chose this one for a reason, and that reason is Dungeons and Dragons. I like myself a Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm not sure this is like Dungeons and Dragons specific. She is a kobold barbarian, so I'm guessing. I like this one's vibes. This is what I drew. The biggest problem I had with this one was the pose. I redid it a couple times. I knew I wanted to do something foreshortening. However, I was struggling trying to do that. So finally I figured out how I was going to do this pose and make it make sense. And that's cover a lot of it up. Art tip. Cover your drawing up with foreshortening. I like this one. Not much else to say. This one is pretty straightforward. One more thing I will say, the head gave me troubles, and drawing it was kind of difficult, but I got it, so we're all good. Hopefully you enjoy. Moving on to number 4. So here we have Goblin by Polaris. These are one of those vibe ones. The reason I chose this one was because I am a sucker for edgy stuff. I knew I could make this dude look cool and edgy. And yeah, this is what I drew. I went full on rim lighting with this. And yeah, I just made him look like a king. And he actually does have the title of king. Sitting on his throne, does not care, flipping you off, and yeah, he knows he's better than you. Yeah, I just like this one. This is more out of my comfort zone. I have never done full-on like rim lighting before, or at least not the main thing is rim lighting. Yeah, this is 90% shadow. I even put shadows with shadows to kind of push the shapes and stuff. Yeah, I just made this dude look edgy and cool. Not much else really. So hopefully you like it. Definitely go follow Polaris. They're on Bluesky. And yeah, keep up the good art. All the people in this video, keep up the good art. I like seeing good art. Anyway though, let's just move on to the next one, shall we? Number 5. This one is from Ineteaq, and this is Jesse Ray Willow. This character is one, while reading the description, sparked some inspiration in my brain. The gears started turning, thus the creativity was flowing. For context, I was looking, at the characters reading, and I saw that this character was able to control rocks. They're able to cover their arms, or turn their arms into rock and weapons and stuff, and I knew exactly what I was going to do. The path has been paved. This is what I drew. So yeah, I just wanted to make a character with giant rocky limbs, like rocks covering it. They kind of remind me of Violet, from Arcane, with the big like rock hand, rock fist. I'm a fan of this one. I'm a fan of all these, but yeah, I really like this one. The rocks look cool. I like the rocks. Not really much else to say. It's just I like the character. I got inspired, and this is the result. I did put rocks on the outside of like the border and stuff, like they're like stepping out of the scene, like coming after you. I thought that was cool, and hopefully you think so too. Oh yeah, Ineteaq is on Bluesky, so definitely go follow them. I like your character. If you're watching this. Probably not. But if you are, I like your character. And yeah, keep up the good work. Not much else to say. I like the character. Moving on to number 6. We got another one from SunbeamStone. This one is Ryu. So yeah, I did 2 for Sunbeam. I just like the character. I like their characters. And yeah, for this one, like reading the lore for this dude, I knew I could make him look like majestic. Also, this is another rim light one, so that was fun. This is what I drew. So this dude is a very old half dragon guy, and his whole thing is he is looking for a worthy opponent, and he's been searching for way too long. And yeah, this is him in his search. Yeah, I just like him. I did do some things a little bit different. I did give him kind of like hardened scales almost on his arms, shoulders and stuff. It kind of makes him look like he has armor on almost. Kind of like give more of the dragon element. I think it looks cool. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I don't know, I do really like how this one turned out. Like the big sun in the background, with him in the center of it, with all the lighting and stuff. I think this one is a really cool one. I think, in general, the ones I made, all the fan arts I made this month, are some of my better pieces. I've just been trying to get better at, well, scenes in general. But yeah, hopefully you like this, because I do. Definitely go follow SunbeamStone on Bluesky. I like your characters. Hopefully you like this piece. Let's move on to the second to last one. Alright, time for the one that gave me the most trouble. This is Nymph, or the last Nymph, from Homeless Pearl. This one gave me trouble. So originally I started to make this character in my own style, like more anime and stuff. That was not working, so I thought gears started turning. They were grinding this time, but they were turning all the same. And I decided I'll do it in a different style. I'll do it in more simplified. Well, simplified. This is what I drew. Shape-wise, it's simplified. Detail-wise, not so much. Again, this is another D&D-esque character. I'm not sure if it's 100% in D&D. But yeah, it just definitely gives me those vibes. And yeah, I just wanted to make this one kind of cute. So, for context, this character is a guardian of the forest. I took that and I made them help a little bee dude. I also changed originally the sky was not night, but I couldn't figure out how to make that work, so I made it dark, and this is the result. So hopefully you like this one. Definitely check out the original artist on Bluesky. There's also Twitter X. I prefer Bluesky, so yeah, I just like this character. Moving on to the last one. So this one I did not intend on doing. Originally I had the 7 and that was it, but I think maybe in the 20s I thought I might as well, and so I did another one. And this is one I didn't go crazy like the others. I just like the vibes. The character though is called Zammy by CreatureHollow, and they are on both sites, Twitter and Bluesky, so go follow them. And yeah, this dude's a little skater kid, and I like it. Again with the vibes, this is what I drew. Not as crazy as the others. The main inspiration for this dude is Sonic Adventure, the original pose. You know what I mean. I went more early 2000s, sort of, with him. There wasn't really much the inspiration. I just like him, and yeah, he's cool. So yeah, definitely go follow CreatureHollow, as well as every one of these artists. Again, they'll be in the description for you to find. One thing I do regret not doing is recording the process, because, well, I could put in this video. But yeah, no. Other than that, I have nothing really else to say. This was fun, and I got to see a lot of cool characters, and I am happy about that. And yeah, if any of the artists watch this video, hi, I like your characters. Anyway, though, I am on Bluesky, if you want to follow me there. But other than that, I got not much else to say. Hopefully videos return to normal. I do have a couple ideas for videos, so more coming down the pipeline very soon-ish, I think, as long as I don't get held up. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.